guy's gonna go in close-ups too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
It's gonna get madhouse. You'll run around somebody breaking some of this.
Let's go with 25. For that. Yep.
Oh, the problem is the plate with people behind it now.
Yeah, right. I get in there right at the beginning. Even then, it wasn't that clean. When I see you guys working, you shoot the real camera, you know, you're doing that very well. I hesitate to put a guess on it because you get to the end of the series, it's the most sensitive issues. But I think that there's going to be a very distinct case of what trade
Now, if you read some old stories,
It's very delicious. I've tried it a couple times, so it's really an amazing. Is this edible? The acetate itself is not edible, but basically the whole idea is completely open. But you could kind of see through it. It's really very, very elegant.
Caesar salad, a composed Caesar
salad. But it has slices of like sashimi inside, and it's bound with this cord, this mizuhiki cord, which is like the red and the gold and the silver. They're all a celebration of like really nice spring food.
Hi Chris, how are you?
Good, very well.
What do you want?
The wrapper is not, it's acetate. It's just which is the traditional
Make your way.
just getting the right composition of menu and ingredients.
Okay, can I get a picture of you?
The spoon is, there's a card with
Do you have any questions?
No, no,
My comment is
so there was 3 of
You want to switch places? You.
One or two of them.
Get a low angle shot.
One to each table.
Cherry blossom.
Yes, and this is double blue cherry blossom. Yes, just like the flowers on the table.
We believe they used it in the post-fire residences because the government China was gone and they used their own personal
And which is, this is the palm frond?
Yeah, these are the pom-poms in white and then the pinwheels are the mixed colors. But it's all just in relief in white on the China, on the dinner plate and on the tureen.
So this is now no longer used. You just keep
Right,
it in the
no, this
China
is just in
room.
the China
Is it on display?
The two big pieces are the tureen and the cooler are. They take an entire shelf, so we don't have any of the plates at this point.
Now, the company that made it, Picard, it made other China for the White House.
No, it's never made official China for the White House. It's made China for Camp David. And
Is that Picard
Air
like
Force
Captain
One.
Picard? Is that Picard like Captain Picard? P-I-C-A-R?
P-I-C-K-A-R-D.
The American company?
Antioch, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
They've been
Nice.
operating since the 1890s and still in family. The president of the company is a Picard descendant.
Oh, all right. And can people order copies of the China?
No, this is exclusive to the White House, right?
How many pieces?
It's 320 place settings of 11 pieces per place setting.
All
So.
right, let's see. So it's
And then we create some special place settings. There's one to go in the China room for exhibit.
Okay.
There's one to go to the President First Lady as a memento. There's one to go to the Obama Library for their exhibit purposes. So there's 220 usable place settings.
probably about 4,000 pieces then, right?
Yeah.
What's the price on that cost?
It's a donation from the White House Endowment Trust.
Right.
And so we're not commenting on the price since they're the donor.
Okay. So they pay Picard,
Right.
and Picard's not saying either, huh?
I don't
What
know
would something like this usually run? Like if I wanted to buy 4,000 pieces of exclusive China, what would that be like?
Well, you know, if you go to the department store, you'd probably pay. What would you figure?
$400 to $500
a place
setting.
setting.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, to buy
Yeah.
Picard or Lennox.
And that
Wow.
would be a
China.
5-piece place.
Right, be a 5-piece
Yeah,
place.
not an
500
11
times
piece.
4,000,
Now, you know what I want to ask you?
like $200,000. Am I figuring that right?
I don't know.
500.
The Picard, then, they've never done an. Usually Lennox has done them before.
Lennox
right?
has.
And who did the Clinton?
Can I just get a shot of this?
Lennox
by
did
itself?
Clinton, and who did the Reagan?
Reagan was Lennox.
Lennox.
Johnson was done by Castleton, which is out of
Castleton.
business.
That was in Pennsylvania, right? Okay, they're out of business. Okay, and this
So
crystal
really, Lennox and Picard are kind of the only two American companies
that are
still
left.
working.
And the crystal, is that the West Virginia crystal? Rent?
Three others.
Okay, the gold ring. This is West Virginia, right?
Yes.
Sorry. My bad.
Just tomorrow's front page of the scholarships in the Post, right?
I'm done. I'm fine.
Yes, yes.
Nice.
Very, very talented chef.
How long did it take for you to find out what you are
Between a couple months of like the planning stage and the concept stage, I mean, it takes quite a while to come up with a plan. And along the way, you're also at the mercy of what's growing in the garden. So everything has to be open enough so that way we could incorporate a lot of the local vegetables and the vegetables that were planted in the garden like a few weeks back.
And who makes the final decision on
The
lineup?
final decision is made between the social secretary and the first lady to pick which ones of the items are we presenting for the state dinner, because this is, you know, their final say.
So this is kind of final meeting to decide on
To decide, yes.
How long did it last, the
I
meeting?
think by the
final
time that we got to the final menu, it was probably a couple months before we got
Right.
to pick which was.
And you had this final meeting to finalize that menu.
Yes, that's the final.
And
Yes.
that particular meeting, how long did it take for?
It's not just one meeting. It's more of like, you know, along the way, it's, you know, making sure that we are all on the same page, that we are looking at the things in the same manner.
So say there are 10 items, you decide on item 2 and 4.
Yes,
at
exactly.
One meeting, and then
Did the president try it previously?
I'm not sure if he has tried it.
I can look into it if you want.
Chef, can I ask you, do you have like a calorie count for each course and for the whole dinner?
I mean, for the whole dinner, I mean, the calorie count for a state dinner is pretty much, I mean, it's a very small course. I'm good with my calorie count. Just watching this right now, it's not a whole lot. So I would say between 300, 350. But is there any particular reason why you are looking at a calorie count?
I'm just curious.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm interested in food.
Of course, he was asking about the calorie count. So
350 for the salad, you mean? Or
This is a salad.
right.
Yes. How are you doing? Good.
So you're saying it's 350 for the whole dinner?
Not for the whole dinner,
Oh,
just
okay.
this particular course. I mean,
Oh,
it's, yeah, the whole dinner itself. But this is the first course. This is called the sashimi toro Caesar salad. So basically, it's a great marriage of American Caesar salad classic. The dressing is very classic. We got some baby romaine in there. Okay. Thank you. And basically like incorporating two of the cuisines together, and then we thought that, you know, the idea of the course that binds the salad together inside of food acetate, it's almost like emulates a gift. A gift to be opened, or you can kind of pick through what's in there. So it's really very clever and really very cute.
And do the guests
Yeah, basically you just kind of like slide in the little bowl, and you just, if you allow it. This is a jalapeno, the acting belly of tuna, and it's accented with fresh grated